probably going to be really awkward and not a great video because this is my first video in a very, very long time.
But I get a million questions a day about
my piercing. Ignore my huge forehead, by the way. I have a really big forehead, so please ignore that.
I get a million questions a day about my piercings, and I thought I'd just make a video about it so I don't have to type every time I get a question. The piercing I get asked about the most is probably my tongue piercing. I get so many questions about this piercing, and it's kind of annoying if I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna get up nice and close and show you. So that is what my tongue piercing looks like. It doesn't go through the middle of my tongue. It goes through like this bit. I got that done kind of locally, kind of not. There's not a lot of places will do it. I found it really hard to actually find a place that would pierce it for me. But I actually love it. It's like my favourite piercing. I prefer it much more than a normal tongue piercing. It's just unique. I don't really believe in pain ratings because everybody's pain rate was different. But for me, this piercing was like an 11 out of 10, honestly. It killed. I almost passed out, and I'm pretty good with pain. In it, I have a staple bar with just like diamond or crystal kind of balls on it. I hope you can see that. So the next piercing modification, I don't really know what to call this, I'm going to talk about is my ear stretcher. I'm at a 12mm, which I think is like half an inch maybe, I'm not too sure. But I'm going to take it out, so if you don't want to see that, just skip past. Because I know a lot of people don't like that. So this is the plug I'm wearing. It's just like a stone plug. I might have already said that, I don't know. This is from Crazy Factory. And this is just what the hole looks like. It's not that big. Well, I don't think it's that big. A lot of people think it's huge. I've been stretching it for a whole year now. And I was at 10mm for 7 months? I think 7 months anyway, I'm not too sure.
I thought someone's coming in. They weren't.
I don't really have a pain rating for this one because it just varied between the sizes I would go. I don't really remember any of it hurting that much, apart from when I went from a 6 to an 8. That really hurt.
That really hurt.
It doesn't really hurt, it just stings. I don't think it's supposed to sting. I stretched up really quickly and I don't recommend doing that. I also used to silicone stretch. Oh. Okay. I don't remember what I was saying. So, I don't remember. So, the next piercing I'm going to talk about that I probably get a lot of questions about as well is my industrial bar. Let's get close and show you. The weird thing about this is
like, my nose is broken, I'm sorry.
this weird dent in my ear. I don't know what that's from. But
yeah, I got this done probably a little bit more than a year ago.
Yeah, I don't really have a pain rating for this. I don't remember it. I remember it hurt a lot, but I think it was like a 7, maybe. But again, pain's different for everyone. Some people say it didn't hurt at all. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this one. It took a very long time to heal though. Like a very, very long time. It's still not completely healed and I don't know why. So next piercing, I'm really close. I'm sorry. This piercing I'm going to talk about is my tragus. I have it done on this side. And also, I'm really close. I don't like that angle. And this side. I got this side done in Turkey. which is obviously a foreign country to me because I'm obviously British. It might not be that obvious, but so, and that got really infected, so I don't recommend getting piercings in foreign countries because you don't know their regulations. And that was last year. This one's completely healed now. I love tragus piercings. I think they're so pretty. And this one is still, it's got like a keloid blister thing on it. That's my fault. It's not the piercing. Piercer's fault. That is completely my fault because I don't. Pain for this. This side hurt a lot more. This was like a 7, and this side was like a 3. I don't know why. It just was completely different. Maybe like different needle. I don't know. So next piercing I'm going to talk about, which is kind of boring, is this top cartilage thing which I'm wiggling around. I got this done at Claire's Accessories. I really don't recommend getting any kind of piercing done with a gun. My cartilage is like shattered and it's really sore. Honestly, don't get it done with a gun. Go to a professional, otherwise.
I don't like me. I'm in a lot of pain.
Pain was like a 2 because it was like done. I don't know what that was, but it was like a quick and it was done, and I was like, okay, bye. It kind of burned a little bit.
I don't remember. I do like it though. I think it's pretty. I think it adds a little bit to my ear.
So next one I'm going to talk about is my normal earlobes. I know this is boring. I have my 2 here. I have one in between here, which I done myself. Don't recommend doing that either. I was off sick for like 3 days at school, and I was really bored. So I was like, I'm gonna pierce my ear. Just no. So I got it done with a needle professionally. That was all good, and I got these bottom ones done when I was like 8. Obviously this one's now a big hole, but yeah, got that done at Claire's. I got this one done in a local piercing shop, as well as this one, and pain for that is like 1. Honestly, it's just so quick and over with. And the second to last piercing I'm going to talk about is my conch piercing, which is kind of hard to show you, so I'm just going to get real close. That one that I'm wiggling about, I got that done beginning this year, maybe, possibly, I don't remember. That one did not hurt at all. It was like so quick, so done with. The bit that hurts the most with all of these piercings isn't the needle, it's putting the jewelry in the piercing. That is the bit.
It hurts so much, you don't understand.
Pain for that was like a 2. It was like, really? Are you done now? Are you sure you're done piercing stuff?
If you guys want to see this, I'll show it to you if you really want me to.
I don't really have anything else to say. So the last piercing I'm going to talk about, which I'm pretty sure is obvious because you can see all the time when I talk, and yeah, which is my smiley piercing. I got this done a week ago, 3 days ago. So it's been done for a week and 3 days. We're going to get up close and personal in each other's space, and it's not going to be pretty. I'm sorry. That was horrendous, to say the least, but so yeah, basically a smiley is just through like the skin that connects your lip and your gums together. I got that done at the same place I got my tongue done, and guys, they are absolutely amazing. I love that place so much. But yeah, this was a really weird kind of pain for me. It was like a stingy pain, like a sharp, stingy, ripping pain. Not like any pain I've ever experienced, but it wasn't hurting, it was uncomfortable. Really, really uncomfortable, and it bled quite a bit. So it was like a 4, 5 for me. Some people say it feels like nothing. Me, I felt everything, okay, everything. So I don't really have much to say about this because it kind of self-explanatory.
I don't know if you can like tell, but mine's like off center a little bit because my smiley is just off center.
Anyway, so thanks for watching me talk about myself for however many minutes this is gonna be cut down to. If you want like a video, like a whole video on like any of my piercings, tongue, ears, smiley, whatever, I can talk about those if you really want me to. I'm pretty open to talk about whatever piercing I have, don't have, one, blah blah blah, whatever. So yeah. So hopefully now I won't have to type out like a million words about my piercing and a million questions. But if you do have any questions, I will answer them.
So yeah, this is my first video in like 4 years, so it's kind of awkward. And I don't know if this is what I used to do. But yeah, I just hope I won't have to ever answer any questions about typing again, and just send them a link and be like, skip to whatever, and it'll all be over and it'll all be good.
Maybe I'll see you guys in the future. Maybe not. Who knows?